This conspicuous castellated edifice is about 3 miles from Edinburgh. It consists of a large central tower or keep, of the earlier age of baronial architecture, flanked by lesser towers and connected with inferior buildings. The whole is surrounded by a high and strong rampart wall, with round towers at the corners. The building contains gloomy dungeons, various apartments of equivocal appearance, battlements, and long passages, and is altogether a grim and formidable-looking building. East of the outer wall is the chapel, in a sad state of dilapidation, which presents a few fragments of Gothic decoration. It is not known when Craigmillar was erected. The gate of the battlemented wall bears the date 1427. Craigmillar was frequently a royal residence. The Earl of Mar, a younger brother of James III, who was charged with conspiring against the life of the king, was imprisoned in the fortress. The unfortunate prince was condemned by the king's private council. Being seized with fever and delirium in Craigmillar, he was removed, says Drummond of Hawthornden, to the Canongate of Edinburgh, and his ultimate fate there is uncertain. He appears to have bled to death, in 1479, from the opening of a vein. James V, during his minority, resided some time at Craigmillar, when the prevalence of the plague caused his removal from Edinburgh Castle for safety. The fortress was severely damaged in 1543 and 1547, it being one of those which suffered in Hertford's invasion of Scotland. Craigmillar was frequently the residence of the unfortunate Queen Mary. She was living there in November 1566, when the Secretary Lethington, in company of the Earls of Moray, Argyll, Huntly, and Bothwell, proposed to her a divorce from her husband, Lord Darnley. The proposal she would not consent to, she said. She would rather endure all torments than agree to a divorce, unless it could be accomplished in such a legal way as would not affect the interests of her son. The castle originally belonged to the Craigmillars of Craigmillar, from whom it passed to the Prestons in 1374, and became the property of the family of Gilmore about the period of the Restoration. At the base of Craigmillar Hill there is a village called Little France, which name was acquired from the French guards of Queen Mary being quartered there when she was residing in the castle.